Welcome, Dungeoneers, to episode 3 of the Dungeon Chronicles. I'm your Game Master Dan, aka Ruin D, and tonight we're going to be playing a homebrew campaign using the 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons rule set. The monthly announcement, we're raising money for Great Ormond Street Children's Hospital, otherwise known as GOSH. It's one of the leading children's hospitals. So if you'd like to help out by donating wherever you can, not wherever you can, whatever you can, and that's obviously only if you want to, click on the link in the panels below. Right, let's head over to our players. On our far left from the continent of Coruscant, played by Paul, aka Haphazard, is our Dragonborn bounty hunter, Grouper. Next to him from the far lands of Astrum, played by Ash, aka Ashley, is our Tabaxi assassin, Zababi. Next to her from the island just off the shores of Anthron, played by Rich, is our Turtle monk, Boric. And on our far left from a world unknown, played by Nat, is our Warforged warrior, Six. So a quick recap of last week, guys. Our 4 adventurers found themselves in the ruined inn. A cozy establishment nicely decorated with a warm fire to take the sting off the blizzard that rages outside. There they were tasked by Kyrina to investigate the murder of her former Lieutenant Artimus. Our heroes made their presence known right away by investigating the guests' quarters, discerning that Artimus was in fact poisoned after coming across his body face down within his bed chamber. They scoured the remaining guest rooms from head to toe, finding discarded reports and letters. An old owlbear teddy, some shady jewellery, a book with a beautiful scribing from a father to a daughter, and a small steel chest with a shocking surprise for its unexpected recipient. Returning to the tap room, Kyrina and Avenberg were the first to be questioned. I don't know what was said, but one of the guests made their way quickly upstairs. As the night grows long in these late hours, I find my slumber evades me. Hearing them trying their best to help the people of Avenberg, who they owe nothing to, cements the inkling that I had from when I first met them, that no matter their past, they are pure of heart. So we start off in the tap room of the ruined inn, and you can see that the patrons are still sat around and conversing between themselves, doing their own thing. So Zababi and Krupa, you are gonna head to the kitchen, if I
No, it was
recall
me and
correct.
Boric.
You and
Me and
Boric.
Boric, yeah.
And then Six and Krupa were going to go question some more people, or were you heading somewhere else?
I think we were
Good
gonna
question now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because I honestly am not sure I know. It was only a week ago.
So long ago. I think we were going to head up. We were going to interrogate
But didn't somebody step
one of them
outside?
further. In the storm, to have a cigarette.
The outside was the person smoking.
Yeah, he is. Morton came back in, and he is currently grumbling to himself in the corner.
I know they were heading to the kitchen, but I think I wanted to speak to Leo at some point. But
That was it. Yes, you were.
Leo.
Frustrated.
Leo.
Yes,
It's Leo. Hold
yes. You were going to speak to Leo. That is not a problem.
I was on interrogation duty, so he's the only person I've not done it to.
So who wants to go first? Should we do the investigation first, or the?
Go to the kitchen.
Should we go to the kitchen?
Yeah.
Okay. So Boric and Zababi, you guys head around the bar. And underneath the bar, you can see that there is a heavy crossbow on one of the shelves underneath the bar. It doesn't look to be used in a while, but you could. It's probably there for protection rather than anything else. So you guys head over to the kitchen. Just got to find the kitchen now. There you go. Right. The kitchen is well organised, with all ingredients is stored in fine porcelain containers with wooden lids. Each container is labelled with a name of its contents. 3 shelves are filled with herbs and various types of teas. A large iron wart oven takes up the entire part of the kitchen. Takes up the better part of the kitchen. Several pots filled with stew are slowly simmering on the stovetop. The room smells strongly of food, herbs, and freshly made bread. What would you like to do?
Probably good.
Did you say there was What did you say?
I said it's probably good we didn't bring Grouper in here.
Did
He would never leave, I think.
So do you want to investigate anywhere? Are you going to?
Yeah, can I have a look around to see if there's like any pots of like that could be used as poison or anything like that? Did you say there was some shelves?
Yes, there are 3 shelves are filled with herbs and various types of teas.
Can I have a look to see if there was anything that might look suspicious, like maybe a poison was made?
Give me a nature check, please.
14.
14.
Yeah.
You cannot discern if these are poisonous or not. There's nothing to show that there are, and your knowledge of nature doesn't really give you the adequate information to say if they're poisonous or not.
Would you know more about poisons, Bar?
Don't know. It's not my speciality. I tend to not go down the poison route. Could see if there's anything there that might be fun. And who's the chef here? Who's the cook here?
You currently don't see anyone at the moment. You do see an open door that could possibly lead to a pantry or something.
Go and have a look across through the door.
Okay. As you go through the door, there is someone in there. A young lady with blonde hair, braided at the back. She wears, not a peasant's dress, but a lower class dress. And she's, at the moment, having great difficulty trying to get something off the top shelf. She's a human lady.
Just knock on the door frame so I don't scare the hell out of her.
Yeah.
And
Go on.
I'll just say, are you the chef? Are you the cook?
That's right, I'm the cook.
Didn't catch your name.
My name's Ella.
Ella.
Yeah.
Okay, Ella. Were you the cook last night? Are you the cook every night?
Me and Leo take it in turns to do the cooking, but more or less it's me. He kind of brings in the ingredients and I just kind of do my shit.
Is he Leo, is it?
Ah, yeah, Leo. That's right, our kid.
Okay. It's a very interesting accent. Where are you from?
Lots of water.
Okay. Okay, interesting. So were you cooking last night?
No, it was my night off last night. Why? Well, I know why. Someone's been murdered.
Yeah. So
Fucking
when you
shit, that mate.
when you cook, do you prep stuff beforehand and then cook that night?
Nah, I cook fresh, me
Is it-
mate.
Okay. And what about him?
He's not that good, to be fair. But he does
So
his
do you prep
best.
stuff- So do you tend to prep stuff? Do you prepare stuff for him to use that night?
Nah,
then,
they're
or-
just a food shitter.
Okay. Okay. So you cook tonight,
Yeah.
but you didn't cook last night.
Nah, I was off. Are you?
So how come you're a daft question? How come you're allowed to come in? You're the
Can
cook.
I work here?
You have to be here. Yeah. That was a daft question. Sorry.
You're right there, mate. It was a right that question, that. What's your name, anyway?
Boric.
Boric. It's a quality
Boric.
name, that, Boric.
Boric.
You mind if I call you Bo?
Never been not allowed to be called that. So yeah, sure.
Found? Puts a hand out. Nice to meet you, Bo.
Shake hand. That.
What can I
that
get you, anyway?
ball was good. The ball was good.
The ball.
The ball.
Oh, the ball.
The ball.
Fucking- Can't understand you and your languages, you know. I'm crazy.
I'm speaking the same language as you.
Hey. Don't get whippy with me, mate. Where I'm from, we fight with our fists.
Hey, me too.
Yeah.
Well, I've also got claws. They help. But yeah.
You know what they say, us birds, we have claws as well.
Talons, I've heard.
I like it. Anyway, what can I do for you?
Well, I just wanted to see if you were working last night, because obviously we were wanting to find out what's happened, so we're just talking to everyone.
Sound?
I also didn't want to scare you when I came in. Do you need that?
Fucking love to get that, mate. I right need it.
Can I reach it?
You're a little bit taller than her, probably. We have a great ease. You just take off this small tub from the top, and it just says salt on it.
Get down for her.
Ah, you're alright, you Bo. Who's your cat, mate?
That's Zababi. She's very entertained.
Don't know why the
She's
fuck.
cool. She's good.
You see, Zababi, you see Ella walk over to you, puts her hand out. She's like, "What are you, Bab?"
I'm good.
Down. Have you been hit with some kind of like laughter spell or something?
No, it's your voice.
Fuck off! Stop. Bo, sort out your bird before I knock her out.
Not mine. What's an incident with her? But no.
Sorry.
I should fucking hope so as well. Fucking stop it!
Sorry.
Do you want me to take her out of the room?
If you wouldn't mind, I've got work to do here, you know.
Okay.
Anyway.
Did you want to
Have a nice
look at
day,
anything
Bo.
else? You too, Ella. Did you want to look at anything else, Sir Bobby? Or are you going to carry on laughing? I'm not sure. Okay. Did you drink too much?
I think so. Right, what else was in the room? I can't even remember now because my mind's gone blank.
So,
Was there anything?
Go on.
Was there anything in that pantry? Because it kind of just like completely went blank.
You didn't check the pantry.
Can we recheck?
So you walk back in. Back so soon?
Yeah, I just want to have a look, see if there's anything in here.
There's loads of stuff in here. Would you fucking get her out, Bo? Starting to do my tits in.
What are you cooking?
Stew and bread.
What do you need?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't need
I'll give
nothing.
you some help.
I'm sound. Got this
Okay,
shit down,
that's
me,
not-
mate.
Just wondered if you wanted me to like grab some of the.
Nah. Just try it tonight. I'll show you how good my cooking is compared to Leo's.
But you cooked the food before as well. So I've had that. I've not had food here before today.
Right, with you. Sorry. Bit of a time lapse. Are you looking for anything in particular, or are you just looking?
Just looking.
Well, I'm gonna get on with my work, and you can do whatever you want. Just fucking stop laughing in my face, yeah?
I'm just gonna put my head down.
Yeah. She carries on like stirring the stew, kneading the bread and all that kind of stuff. And you are free to do what you wish to do.
Can I just have a look and see if there's just have a look on around the shelves and stuff?
Yeah. Make a either a perception or investigation check for me, please.
20.
20. Wow. Okay. So you're looking around. You knock one of the bottles off the shelf, and it lands on the floor. As you go to pick it up, you can see that there's a rug on the floor, and it's slightly ajar. And it's not a jar, it's a rug. But there is you can see the edge of a small little trapdoor.
Ooh. Can I check if the door is trapped?
Roll an investigation check.
I rolled a 20 and 5 to 25.
Okay, it certainly does not look trapped, and it is unlocked.
Ooh. Should we go down there, Bar?
Oh, a door. Yes. Yeah, why not?
Cool. So you open the door, and you can see a narrow ladder allows access to what looks to be a basement area with a simple floor of packed dirt. You see numerous crates that have been untouched that lay along the walls and all that kind of stuff. Not technically in any order, but they look to be organized, as in kept out the way, if you get what I mean, rather than, alphabetically. It's just a wooden crate. There's nothing crazy on the outside.
So there's enough. It's organised as in you can walk past.
Yeah,
it
you can walk. You can walk around it. Yeah.
So it doesn't say on the crates what's in them. It's just blank wood.
No. Actually, no, it doesn't. No.
Does Ella make any move to stop us?
No.
Or does she kind of pay attention?
She's not paying attention. She's cooking. Sorry. My drink bottles is currently being washed, so I'm having to drink this off camera.
Did we try and open the crates, see what's in them, or?
How are you going to open the crate?
Nails underneath and pull.
It goes wrong.
Total claws.
Total claws. Roll me an athletics check then, please.
Athletics. 17.
Okay, yeah. So you managed to pry with your strength the God, what the hell's it called? The crate's lid, and you see inside some. Roll me a nature check.
14.
14. That's just enough. You know of these mushrooms and herbs that lie within this crate. They are these dried mushrooms are in fact poisonous if eaten in large quantities.
I will tell Zababi that have a look and see if you can find any crates that are already opened or any which are kind of broken down.
I'll go back upstairs then, the ladder, and have a look if I can find any mushrooms.
Okay, roll me an investigation check as you're looking around the kitchen once more.
The basement as well. Sorry. Does it go back? Is it?
No, it's just one room. One room, probably about 15 foot by 15 foot room.
Okay.
11.
11. You don't seem to put two and two together and find any other mushrooms or dried herbs that could be poisonous within this kitchen.
Take a couple of handfuls of them and shove them into pockets.
Okay.
The different herbs, the different mushrooms and stuff, and follow back up. Was it just the room, the doorway that went into the storeroom, or was there like a back door?
There is. Let me just check my map. I've got too many maps. There is no back door.
So it's the way back into the bar, and then the storeroom.
So you've got the tap house here, and then you've got the kitchen here, and the pantry there. So, and there's a door from the pantry to the kitchen, and the kitchen to the tap room, and also from the pantry to the tap room direct.
Okay.
Maybe we should ask Ella and Leo if they've been using the mushrooms.
Do you want to ask Ella, and I'll ask Leo?
I don't know if I'm the best person to ask Ella. I don't think she likes me very much.
You seem to get along quite well.
Okay, I'll try and ask her. Okay, I'm gonna I'll go and find Ella.
You can see Ella. She's just stirring her pot, making a stew, adding some salt and pepper and different bits and bobs to make the stew taste as good as possible.
Could I have one of those mushrooms off you, Baron, to show Ella?
Yeah, I brought some up. I'll hand you one.
Okay. Ella, have you used any of these mushrooms in any of the meals you've made? And then I'm going to show her.
Nah, I don't touch them. Did you find them?
It was in a crate
Look,
downstairs.
I'm gonna cut straight with you, alright? Leo has some underhanded business, but He ain't no fucking murderer.
So what does he use these mushrooms for?
That's really not for me to say. I've probably said too much already. Maybe you should ask Leo. And do it discreetly. He's a fucking nice guy.
Okay. And I'm gonna go back to Barra. Tell him.
Thanks, Pat.
that-
Fucking really?
I'm sorry. Sorry. Sorry.
So well. So well.
Thank you for the information.
Just be nice to him, alright? Not a
I
bad
will do.
lad.
Okay.
And she goes back and does it. Carries on.
Okay, I'm gonna go find Boric. Where's Boric at this point?
Just
Or it's
the
literally
bump
just leaving the door. It's
So Boric has heard everything.
chuckling
Yeah.
to myself.
Okay. Okay.
just see his little turtle shell like moving up and down like
You approach him like, you alright, Bob?
So what would you like to do, guys? Oh, we're talking
Boric.
quiet. There you go.
Boric, you want to go and speak to Leo, don't you?
I think we might want to, yeah. I heard what Ella said, so we'll try careful. Oh God, no, bother. Let's see if Six is still talking to whoever Six is talking to.
Okay, so while all that's happening, Rupert and Six, where have you headed over to?
Leo.
You're already on him. You're already on him, poor guy. Right.
We don't know this information though, so.
I'm a robot. I don't do subtlety.
So we are going to go to there. Okay, so you head over to Leo. You see the all in black dressed gentleman with brown hair, brown goatee, currently wiping his hands on his dishcloth, and he's just behind the bar, nervously looking behind, wanting to go into the kitchen but not. What would you like to do? What would you like to say?
Would you like this one, Creeper?
Nope.
Hey. Hi, Leo.
Hi.
So you own this place?
Yes.
And how long had the dead man been staying?
He had come down to see you, as far as I was aware. He'd only been staying probably 2 days.
And he came to see us only.
As far him and Avenberg were not Avenberg. Him and Albert were talking frequently, but from what I got from the conversation, it was about you guys and how you'd helped people from the Albert, and yeah.
Does he stay a lot?
Oh, the troll. No, he's from Barenholt. I think he's more of an ambassador at this here. I know.
So you've seen him before, but he doesn't come often.
No. Yeah. Sorry. Yes.
Does he always stay in the same room, eat the same food, come with the same people?
No, he doesn't always come with the same people. But Irina's visited a few times. This is the first time I've seen Avenberg, but from what I can tell, he's a very
Particular.
Man? Yes.
Particular. Yeah.
That was me trying to think of the word there, not him.
And did you see anything strange after they came back from their outing?
No, they came here and have not left.
But they'd been on a trip and come back. Not Karina, the other two.
I've heard something about that, and I think they came on the way. But don't quote me on that. Yeah. We only hear passing comments as tavern owners.
See him when he arrived. Did he look well?
Artemis.
Yes.
Yes. Apart from he was holding his side quite a bit.
You asked for help or
No.
any bandages?
Just a lot of butterscotch mead.
And who prepared the food last night?
Unfortunately, me. And you can see him, like, kind of get a little bit nervous, skittish.
Why are you nervous?
Well, a murder in your inn does not go down very well. Would give me a bad reputation. Yeah, I did hear some noises late. Yes, late in the evening. Could have been some doors closing or opening. There was also some animals outside. Maybe a fox or an owl. I went to bed after the last two guests had left the common room, which was the tap room, which was Avenberg and Albert.
Were they talking to each other?
They'd had a few drinks and they were laughing and... Well, Albert was laughing and giggling. Avenberg seemed to be able to stomach the alcohol a lot better than Albert.
Not sure he knows how to laugh. But animal noises and doors closing seems like normal noises. Why would you mention them?
There's a murder.
But everyday noises are a little unhelpful.
Pardon?
Everyday noises aren't uncommon. Why would
I'm
that
giving
be
you
done?
the best I can. It's not enough, I apologise.
How much earlier did Artemis go to his room than others? And did he look well when he went upstairs?
Artemis left early-ish. And I couldn't tell if he was looking well. He was, as you can tell by the number of people here, there was a few in.
This is busy.
We live in a small town. And especially with the blizzards. Like the blizzards starting.
Rupert, do you have any questions?
Yeah, I'd like to know what meal you prepared.
It was, and he tries to think back. It
Peas on
was
fudge.
the creamy mushroom soup with leek.
Hmm.
We were informed he ate a rabbit stew.
Possibly.
But that's not what you said you prepared.
I'd like to think you know what you prepared and didn't prepare.
He's looking
what you
quite
served and what you didn't
flustered
serve.
that you're like hitting him so hard with these like dead facts. He's
It's a very
Uh,
simple question, Leo.
Who gave him the rabbit?
Well, I was on last night and I served. I gave someone mushroom soup. I can't remember.
Oh, what? Brilliant. Nice one.
Well,
Leo.
now I was quite sure of myself, and now I'm not, because obviously you know more than I do.
What, you cooked it? I'm very confused as to how you do not know what you prepared. Insight check him. I want to find out if he's lying, because how does he not know what he cooked?
Oh,
Surely
come
he
on,
knows
I
that
don't
he
remember
prepared a
what I
rabbit.
cooked last night.
Yeah, but you'll know if you prepared a rabbit.
And I
It's
was
your
cooking. I
business.
was cooking for myself. I don't remember
Oh,
what
I don't know
cooked last-
anything. Oh no, hang on.
I'm
no,
here. I'm here
insight.
to help. I'm here to help you. Don't
You're
forget.
here to help me. Oh, that was a little better. 16. The first one was a 5.
We're playing bad cop, bad cop.
He looks very flustered at the moment. That's quite obvious because he's getting bombarded with all these things, and from what you can tell, he's just trying to do his best to answer your questions as the best he can.
Well, anything else? You look like you
I'll
want.
speak to Six in private.
Oh,
Sort of
okay.
whisper,
We'll be
whisper
back,
to you.
Leo.
Whisper to you. Yeah.
Shuffle off to the
Didn't-
side.
Didn't we find some like old, like
Do we want to ask him
uh,
if he knows who that is?
no, some old adventurer gear or something? There wasn't like some armor and a sword. Wasn't there like an old cobwebbed sword and stuff that we found? Some weapons, wasn't it?
I don't know. I got bored of the searching.
I think that was Sababi and Boric that found that. I think you guys had already gone downstairs.
We can ask him who Ronald Styles is.
Just as a reminder for last week, we did tell them what we found in
Okay.
the cabinet, and we did tell them about the book with Robert Styles in.
And that was in Leo's room, right?
Yeah.
Do you want me to ask him? I'll ask
Yeah,
him.
I think we should probe his background a little bit, see what that's about.
I just turn back round and go, who's Ronald Styles?
You see his eyes like open wide. Me.
I'm confused now.
My real name is Ronald Styles.
Okay, and why are you not being Ronald Styles right now?
Because I haven't had the best of background. And this was my chance to make a new and start fresh.
What about your daughter?
I miss her.
Do you not feel like if you're turning over a new leaf, that she should be a part of that?
Yes, and I do my best. Contact her when I can.
Were you an adventurer?
No.
Were you a bandit?
No.
What were you?
I was a merchant, and not a very above board merchant.
Question for the DM: my criminal background, would I have heard of Ronald Styles? Possibly.
No. No, no. This is like so low league that it's not even on the map. You know what I mean? Like...
Stole trading cards
Yeah.
from small children.
Yeah.
So you're a merchant with dodgy dealings, and this is your new leaf.
Yes.
Got him.
But if
Just
you
carry on.
please don't kill me. But if
That's what
you
it sounded like.
do need any contacts in the shady business, I still have a few.
What was the name of the man that robbed us? I say to Kruger.
The little fellow that never came back with our goods, that one.
Yeah, that's the one.
That's his name, the little fellow that never came back with our goods. That's how I
Well,
remember.
that's not his name.
No, it's actually an offensive name. That's what I would call him. But I can't say it. So I call him the little fellow that stole our goods. No, that stole our
Okay.
money and never returned our goods.
Talking.
Excuse me?
Ah.
Turn
Shocking.
around to Leo/Ronald. Say, do you know Toggin?
Yes, haven't seen him. 2, maybe 3 weeks.
Okay, so if you do see him, tell him that he owes us. We saved him from an ogre and he ran off with our money.
Okay.
Anything else, Gruber?
Yeah, I got a question. So you have these contacts, criminal contacts, yeah?
Yes.
Who can we, who do you know that will murder for us for a price?
Not that kind of criminal. No. More, if you need items.
Poisons?
Yes, I can get hold of poisons.
Do you have any now?
No.
Is he telling the truth?
Like that.
Is he telling the truth?
I don't know. Well, I do know. It'd be pretty shit game with D&D if I didn't know, right?
I don't know. Can I roll an insight to find out if I can tell if he's lying?
Yeah, we're on
I'm not the most insightful, so... Yeah, no, it's a 4.
With help.
Told you, not
I'm
insightful.
backing you up here.
With backup, it's a 9.
He...
Damn it. Robot. Reboot system.
He
It's a punch.
seems to be still flustered, but telling the truth.
I don't think you'd make a very good criminal.
That's why it's a tavern keep now.
Sorry, 6 didn't laugh because that's not something she does. But Creeper, unless you've got anything else, I'm a bit bored of this now.
You do get disinterested very quickly, don't you?
Well, when nothing's happening, yes.
I think we're playing a game.
Oh. How are we doing? Are we winning?
We're playing Pin the Murder on Leo.
No.
Yeah, you're pretty much number one suspect.
What?
Yeah, don't go anywhere. Let's go 6.
Okay.
Then we leave.
And he just stands there like dumbfounded, just oh. You seem
Play
kind
the
of like
6.
just sunken down.
I think that went really well.
Yeah, I don't feel that we've learned anything except for
Oh,
he's
I
somebody
felt like I
else.
was 100% certain that he's the guy. so you think that, and I think yeah. So I guess I must be right.
I think it could be anyone still, but you know, I've never had to find a murderer before.
Maybe it's that little small halfling thing that took our money and never returned our goods.
Maybe.
It's a hell of a long name. Tokin. That's his name, isn't it?
That's it. No L. Tokin. Tokin.
Yeah.
Did we ever speak to Kret?
Was
he the super neat person?
No.
No, Kret was the wizard-looking fellow with the cowl. You can see him over by the fire with the cowl over his head. Dark robes of purple and black.
The one that blew up.
Wraps.
The one that blew up Zababi.
Yeah.
Well, I think Zababi blew up Zababi.
Zababi did blow up Zababi, but it was fun.
Yes. You can go, he's there. You can go over and talk to him if you like.
Maybe we should meet with the others to discover what they found in the kitchen.
Well, I'm gonna go. She's very good at listening, so she's probably gonna just go up to Kret anyway and go, "What are your thoughts on poison?"
Hey. That's quite forward, man.
Yeah, that's her thing. Man.
I don't work that way.
How do you work?
I work in learning and wizardry and...
Explosions.
No?
Lightning?
Oh, you're on about your friend that got fucked up because she went right through my shit.
I don't think she got fucked up. She got frazzled.
Serves her right.
That's it.
What?
Okay, no, that's fine. Just any information? Did you meet Artimus?
Oh.
Did you see anyone kill him?
No, I didn't see anyone kill him, but hang on, I'm trying to find all his shit. I noticed Artemis looking pale and drawn after he left the dinner table the other night. Me personally, I think that Leo's got some shit.
Okay, thank you.
Just nodding.
And then, is Morton in or out?
Morton is in. Just sat by himself. You see him like starting to roll some tobacco leaves together.
I'm gonna slowly walk up
Okay.
in a slightly intimidating manner because I saw him front up to Krupa before.
As you walk up to Morton, you can see that Zababi and Boric exit the kitchen. Excuse me. Yeah. What do you want?
You just stand over him and say, "So, what do you know of Artemis?"
You see that he stands up and he's probably at eye level with you, just as broad.
I just kind of follow him up and just don't change the eyes because that's the only expression I have.
Yeah. You can see that he does not like. He is at a staring contest with you at the moment, and he does not want.
I don't have to blink. Good luck.
Look, I don't like you fucking guys here more. Hang on, it's not his right accent. I don't like you guys here. You don't belong here. You belong out there in the wilderness. But I know you've got a job to do because Irina gave it to you. I will play along in this little fantasy game of yours.
Not my game.
I'm going to throw a little spin on your little investigation. There's one person that you haven't seen or even thought about. Hang on, trying to find his name. His name is Eric. I saw him climbing around the inn. Because none of my business. I'm only here because I was in the wrong place at the wrong time. He was looking around the outside through the windows. He's a scatty little fucker. Don't know where he is right now.
And who is Eric?
Eric is the local shit ass. He steals, does dirty jobs for fuck all. Bit of a runt, really. Bit like you lot.
I think you'll find I'm not a runt. All very dirty. I eye him up and down.
Like what you see?
No.
Same.
Oh, you didn't mention Eric to anyone else?
No.
Did you not think it was important?
Don't give a fuck.
Well, you've been stuck here for a day. Surely you would
No.
have thought if you were going to be, he might as well be.
I just like you guys running around like fucking lunatics trying to figure this out.
I'm not sure
Quite
anyone's
funny,
running.
actually.
So you say Eric did it?
I didn't say that. I just said I'm going to throw a spanner in your works. And I said I noticed him around the inn, looking through the windows, probably trying to get anything to sustain his miserable life.
So who do you think did it, seeing as you're so clever?
I haven't even paid that much attention to this bit, to be fair. That's your job, not mine. Anyway, no, I'll not talk to you guys anymore.
Like you.
Sorry.
I don't like you.
Woo.
And I don't care that you don't like us. Because other people have asked us to be here. We were invited. Did anybody invite you, or did you just show up?
No, I belong here. You don't.
Oh, we'll see how that works. So, what were you up to yesterday evening here?
Hell, hang on. Lost me a bit.
Loving the encouragement in chat.
So what is it?
Smack him! Stabby! I've got a hammer, so it's smashy. Also, I don't want to give him the satisfaction.
Probably stronger than us as well.
I doubt it. I'm very strong. I'm not. I'm strongish.
So what did I do? I had my food, had my ale, went to bed.
What did you eat?
I had the hog.
Did you see anyone else eat the rabbit?
maybe one or two. I don't know. Too busy getting my fill.
Just here on your own.
No, I
eating.
live around here. I'm the local beekeeper.
You keep bees.
Yes.
Suddenly you find him sweet.
Oh, that's why he's so spiky.
With the fluffy bums. I can't hate him anymore.
Look, if you're just going to take the piss out of me, you can all just fuck off.
Yeah, who had the mushroom soup? Anyone else?
Don't know.
Should we let him buzz off? Oh, wait, I was waiting for the initiative roll. Roll for initiative.
Well, if you just
Listen,
could sit
freak,
down.
you wouldn't like my sting.
Oh, no.
Oh, I'm not
Behave.
sure anybody... I'm not sure anybody here is intimidated by you, Morton. Sit down and be quiet.
Not anymore.
He just walks off with his cigarette. I'm not fucking running off.
What are you smoking?
Tobacco.
Grouper, find out if that is tobacco, because I don't know.
You ain't touching my shit, right? You can
Can I smell
investigate. It's not lit at the moment.
Okay.
Yeah. Even in D&D Fantasyland, there is a no smoking policy in all the taverns.
He has to go outside in that storm.
Yeah,
Nightmare.
absolutely,
Tough.
absolutely. Yeah. Sneaky.
No, I go
bacon's
over
the
to
way
the other
forward.
two then.
What was that?
I go back over to the
Okay,
other two
so as
then.
you go over to the other two in the tap room, we are going to take a small little break there because it's 9:30 and children need to go to bed. So we will catch you back here in about 1:45. All right. Thank you very much for watching so far, guys, and we will see you in a bit. Bye. I can see that now. So basically, guys, just a quick recap. Krupa, Barik and Zababi have told Krupa and Six that that they found some mushrooms. Krupa is insistent that Leo's done it. Six definitely does not like Morton. And they are now, as a group, headed over to Benaby, and basically fired right out the gate saying, "What do you know about mushrooms? And what are you doing here?" And that's basically where we've got up to. Do apologise for the technical issue. Yes, I am heading from here to Barenholt, and then I have a long, long journey ahead of me, all the way to Eagle Point.
What's at Eagle Point?
Eagle Point is a city that has ships that head over to Anthorn and places like that. I want to learn more about the infestations within Anthorn.
The what?
Infestations.
Barik, you would know that the wilds there are absolutely crazy. More than most places. There are 3 major hive cities that are all run by what's called Lextech, and they basically they don't travel through the wilds. Only the craziest of people try. and people who try and study and, you know, all this kind of stuff. And basically, yeah, they teleport from city to city.
See, question then, have I been there?
No,
Or
but you
have
live
I-
you live just off you live on an island that's just off it. So you
Okay.
know about
I
it.
didn't go to
yeah.
the mainland, I came
Yeah.
away from it.
Yes, yeah. But you know about it, like, yeah.
So would I have come through Eagle Point then?
No, you came through the Elven. We just go back. Hang on. Oh, I love having fast internet speed now, although it doesn't seem to be working right now. You come through the Elven continent, which is directly in the middle of the map of Ethrol, which is called... sorry, not the Elven continent. The mixed race continent of Tabaxi. Pandarians. Anything you can think of. It's very open and free.
Okay.
And I can't find the name of it. Where is it? Just drawn a massive thing on my map as well. There we go. Of Burvia. Yeah, Burvia. Burbia.
I've not made it to there, but I know the area relatively well. I came through a different path. You're going to study the wilds.
Yes. Study the infestations that are there and maybe find a way to be able to help the citizens of Anthron, sorry.
But the citizens there, they don't travel the teleport.
Yes, but surely it would be nice to get their lands back from this plague.
If you can help them, then I'm sure they would.
Exactly.
How?
Be
How will
careful.
you help?
With study and investigation, and I have quite a good knowledge of the land, being a druid.
Kind of like what we're doing here, but on a bigger scale.
Sort of, yes.
See the dead man being unwell.
I went to bed quite early. Normally do. Thought I should stay up because it has taken till this time for you to head over to me, which is probably good because it means that you're not a prime suspect.
Druid. And all you know about mushrooms is they grow on the ground and in trees.
Oh, no, I know a lot more about it, but you asked me a simple question, I gave you a simple answer.
I gave you a broad question. You gave a narrow answer.
Okay.
So you know enough that you could poison someone if you chose to.
Yes. Why? I have no beef with Artimus. But I didn't even know the guy.
Do you know where he went?
No.
When did you arrive at the tavern?
Oh, about 4 days ago.
Okay.
Are you still here
Thought
if
I
you're
would-
travelling?
Taking the local area. Maybe learn some few things. I haven't, unfortunately, but...
Have you travelled through this area before?
Yes. Many years ago, as a child. It was very
Because-
different then.
Hmm.
You and and I mean no offense by this, but you people, or you beings, would have probably been murdered on sight.
Why?
Whether we should not take offence if that was what was happening, but they're not doing it anymore, so that's good.
Hopefully. Yes. I know very little about this town, unfortunately. But yes, as a child, it wasn't part of the greater connection with Arthton and cult that it is now. It was ruled by a xenophobic man.
That mean?
Xenophobic, it means that you have a phobia of other races.
So that's why people are the way they are here.
It was spread across the land. Again, I haven't been to Barenholt in a long time, and I can imagine within a city, or especially a major city here within Ethrol, that it's probably not changed that much.
Is he human?
Yes, he's human. Well, from what you can tell, he's got a cloak over his head.
You're my favourite one so far I've spoken to.
Thank you.
I've got an idea.
Go.
Would he accompany us to go look at Artemis's body again?
Certainly.
Okay, we show him the body.
Okay, so you head upstairs. Yep.
Would you recognize this death as a poisoning or something else, possibly?
So you're asking me if he is poisoned or murdered? I know he's
something else.
murdered, but physically.
Well, yeah,
Seems
and I'll show him the
remarkable.
wound. I'll show him the wound I know of. He's got this wound
On
here.
his midsection, yeah.
Yeah, this is it. Doesn't look serious. So, it's began to heal, if I recall. Doesn't
Yeah.
look
He said
completely.
his mouth smelled funny.
But isn't his skin color changed? Isn't he like a?
Yeah, he's.
Isn't his face a different color?
Yeah, like bluish and grey, as if he did asphyxiated. Yes.
Yeah, and his hands and the other parts of his skin on his body, are they just a dull, deathly grey?
Deathly grey. Yeah.
Okay, so
And he
this
said
is what
that-
we got. Is this and the mushrooms that we got that were found in the kitchen.
There are mushrooms in the kitchen.
These
Yeah.
ones.
Or it shows the mushrooms.
Ah.
Could these be a cause of this death, or do you suspect maybe something else? Or
I do not. The mushrooms, the Vunit mushrooms that you hold in front of you there, they are poisonous, but they're more of a hallucinogenic, but taken at a very high dosage, you could die, yeah, or be poisoned. But he would have had to have eaten an awful lot of them. I don't know how much he had eaten, or if he'd eaten any at all.
Leo said that he had mushroom and leek soup, but we were told previously that he had rabbit stew. Correct?
Maybe he had both. Maybe there was mushrooms in the stew, and maybe there was mushrooms in the soup.
Would a single bowl of soup be enough to carry that dosage?
How much do you put in it? If it's homemade, who knows?
Would you know that poison from this mushroom would turn someone's face blue?
It is. Yeah. You hallucinate enough that you hold your breath. Yes, until you physically die.
Interesting.
Krupa, you said his breath smelled funny, or his mouth smelled funny, didn't you?
I could smell something on his lips or his face area, yeah. But it's not. I don't recognize it. But it's not like a normal deathly smell I've smelled many times before.
It's working. Am I done? I mean no disrespect. It is very late and I am an old man. And I would like to go to bed.
Is there any other way we can determine whether this guy has been poisoned or...
I think it's quite evident that he has been poisoned.
By a massive dose of poisonous mushrooms, possibly.
Possibly.
Or a smaller dose of something else.
Or a smaller dose of something.
Could he have been poisoned with his wound on his midriff?
He has a look over the... No, this is not poison.
You. We should probably have a conversation about what we all think. Thank you, Benaby, for helping.
Oh, just before you leave, last night when I went to bed, there was I heard the horses in the barn whinnying, and there was quite a commotion for a small amount of time. I don't know if it was anything. Could have been a fox getting in there or something, but might be worth a check out. But thank you for your time.
Thank you.
And he heads off, and as you exit the room with him, he enters his bedroom.
We need to find... is it Eric, is it?
Well, I don't know. Maybe we should all have a conversation about what we're thinking. I'm happy to go out in the storm to check the stables.
From where we are in the room, we can see out to the stables.
Yep.
So we can have a little look there. The window is open as well, wasn't it?
The window is slightly ajar, yes.
Was it on like a latch or anything, or was it just free to open if...
No, you can open it all the way up, yeah.
Okay. Who's Eric?
Oh, Eric is the local shit house, which I thought was somewhere that people went to defecate, but apparently it's an Eric.
Okay. So he's someone who... Yeah, I know. Sorry.
Apparently he was climbing around the inn, according to Morton. But with what Benaby said, maybe he was around the horses, disturbed things. Maybe he's dead in there, maybe he was poisoned as well.
Did anyone speak to Leo about the mushrooms in...
Not
basement?
yet, no. I think that's possibly something we can talk to him about later. I think from what Venby just said, it's unlikely that he would have had that kind of a dosage. We can always come back to him and talk about it later, but Krupa, I know he's your man. I know you've got your eye on him, but between you and Six, I don't know, Six is trying to smash stuff up, but I'm not sure. So,
Should we go and have a look around?
Yeah, I understand. Shall we go and have a look in the stables? You might find something to hit in there.
Ooh, nice. Does everybody want to go outside?
Not really.
It's a short run. And as for
So
a
not
monk,
really.
you with your dash, I think you'll be okay.
I'll be on the windward side to protect people.
Okay. So you guys head
Let's go.
outside, and you can see you go outside. You can see about 3 or 4 rolled cigarette butts on the floor just outside, and the storm is a little bit easier than it was, but it's still beating down, and you rush as quickly as you can to the stables. As you go to the stables have 6 boxes, 5 of which are occupied by large horses. You can see that it's 1 huge black war horse and 2 like brownie military horses. A very elegant grey horse with silver mane, and a sturdy piebald pony. There is also a storage room for the horses' grain and hay, as well as a tack room for saddles, harnesses, blankets, and other types of equestrian equipment. In the tack room is a set of fine set of empty leather bags. And that's about it.
I think the giant warhorse is the annoying guys.
Not the small
Little-
military one.
The little wizard guy. Compensating.
Oh, maybe.
Could
I
be.
would have thought that all 3 military would have come on a horse.
Probably. But it would be funny if he was compensating for being so small.
Can I have a look around to see if there's like any hiding spots or anything for a little scallywag to be in?
Yeah, roll me an investigation check.
If you look that side, I'll look this side with you and we'll have a look together.
Okay.
Okay, good, because I didn't look very well. I just start throwing things around. I got an 8.
Want to re-roll?
No roll on yourself,
No.
Boric.
You roll.
You're checking out. You're checking out different sides of the stables.
I rolled a 4.
Yay!
Cool. You don't.
I found hay.
You don't hear or see
I found a
anything
horse.
untowards in the stables. It all looks tip top and in quality order.
When you were in the kitchen and you found the trapdoor, did anybody look in it?
Yeah, there was boxes with mushrooms in and herbs.
Oh, is that where the mushrooms were?
Yes.
Okay. Seeing as you're good at finding trapdoors, Sababi, do you want to see if you can find one here?
Yeah, okay. I'll have a look.
Roll an investigation check for me.
12.
12, okay. As you are looking around for trapdoors and all that kind of stuff, you see the large war horse and the 2 military horses are marked on their hindquarters with a symbol that you have seen on the Barenholt guards uniform of 2 crossed hammers with a snowflake in the background. And you also see in the shadows a ladder that leads up into like a loft area of the stables.
Can I check if the ladder's trapped? Got any traps? I don't
Yes,
trust anything.
It has massive electrical currents like just streaming around it. No,
Fancy electricity.
it's quite obvious that it's just a thing and it's not trapped at all.
Okay, can I go up the ladder then,
Yep.
please?
As you as you go up the ladder, roll me a perception check.
22.
Fuck. Okay, with your dark vision, quite easily, you can see that hiding behind one of the hay bales is a man with very worn-out clothes. His jumper is far too small for him, and his little pot belly pokes out at the bottom. He's very gaunt in the face. He's got black slick back hair, but it's not slick back with like gel or any form of medieval or fantasy hair gel or anything like that. It's grease. He's got yellow
Lovely.
teeth, and his jacket looks clean and new, which is quite surprising considering the rest of him certainly does not. And he sees you clock eyes within these two yellow eyes just in the darkness, just staring directly at him. Hello? Please don't kill me.
Who are you?
My name's Eric.
Why are you hiding?
Not well. I heard some commotion down below, and you guys talking about mushrooms. I really shouldn't be in here, so I kind
So
of.
why are you in here? What are you doing in here?
You seen the fucking storm outside?
What do you know about mushrooms?
Roll a persuasion check.
5.
You can eat them.
Nothing else?
And they're a fungi, a bit like me.
Oh, God.
So why didn't you go into the inn? Why
Oh,
did
no.
you choose to come into the barn?
No, I don't go into places. I don't have money. Go into places I don't have. Well, I don't have anything, to be honest.
Do you know anyone in the inn?
Aye,
Who do you know?
Leo,
Do you speak to Leo a lot?
a wee bit.
How often do you speak to Leo?
Holy shit. Probably on a weekly basis.
What do you speak to him about?
Roll a persuasion check.
9.
He gives me food and small little bits and bobs to get me by.
And he doesn't expect anything of you in return?
I wouldn't say that.
So what would you say?
We kind of have a little business partnership.
What kind of business is it?
The transferring of illicit goods. Oh shit, shouldn't have said that.
What kind of goods then?
Cloth and luxury items that I could never really get my hands on.
Would you like to come down and meet my friends?
No. Because I seen you guys at the bar and there's a big scary dragonborn and a...
How have you seen us at the bar if you don't go into the inn?
Really?
You just said you saw us at the bar, but you said you don't go in.
I look through the window.
Do you know Artemis?
No,
You've never met Artemis?
no. I know he came into town a couple of days ago, but...
So you've never spoken to Artemis at all?
Oh no, I don't speak to many people.
Do you know anything about him? from hearsay from Leo.
Leo doesn't really talk about people at the pub, especially to me. Sorry, N, not pub. Different timeline.
Okay, right, I'm gonna go down now and tell the rest of them. Oh.
Thank you. Have a pleasant evening. By the way, have you got any gold to spare?
What would you need gold for?
A lip?
Well, I thought you said Leo.
Maybe buy a nice loaf of bread? Not leftovers? Everyone's
I'm sure
got
you
to
get
start
by just
somewhere.
fine. I'm not giving you any gold, and I'm sure you get by fine with helping from Leo.
Okay.
Right, I'm gonna go down and tell the rest of them.
Okay, so you head down and you...
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a smelly dude upstairs.
I just shut up. Eric,
Hey,
come down.
I don't even wanna.
Why not?
Because you're fucking scary.
I'm scarier if you don't do as I say.
I tell you what, put down that big fucking axe of yours and I might just think about it.
I don't have my axe on me. It's on my back. I'm carrying my hammer.
Okay,
My
that
new
hammer.
hammer. It's shiny. It was shiny. How about if I put it with my axe so my hands are free?
Okay, I guess so. And you see that he actually has a big stain down the middle of his, as he's walking backwards, he has a big stain down the middle of his strides. And,
Nice.
And there's a couple of holes like around the top area of the bum cheek. Hi.
Hi. So you look in the windows a lot.
Hi.
Did you see anybody do anything to Artemis?
No.
His window is open and you've got what looks like a new coat.
Nice, isn't it?
Where did you get it?
Oh. I acquired this from a local shop.
Not a local tavern.
No.
Could I just, while they're talking, have a look and see if it has potentially a hole at the side of it?
So you go next to him and start like...
No, I should be able to see it. I'm looking to see if there's a hole that corresponds with the wound that we saw on Artemis. If I need to kind of move
right.
around.
Make a perception check.
And he's standing next to him like...
Natural 20.
Natural
for a total of... where have I put it? Perception 23.
23. Ooh. Nice. It does not have a rip in it. As if you remember, the clothes with the rip were upstairs in Artemis's room.
Does it look like something that Artemis would have worn?
No.
No, it's not got like
it's brown and green, and it's not even that nice of a coat, to be fair. It's just new
it just
for him.
Super nice for him.
Yes. Yeah, it stands out a mile for him.
Okay.
Yeah. You can, if you, with your perception of 23 as well, you see a little bit of dirt in his belly button.
Yeah.
I love how the guys give zero shits about that, and both of the girls just went.
In your belly buttons, men. Come on. Have a little bit of self-respect. Eric, I think that you could help us.
Hey?
Because you are nosy.
I'm observant.
Even better.
Hey.
So, what did you see last night that was not right?
Let me roll a d20. I'm going to see how cheeky he's going to get. God.
Let's see how cheeky he gets.
I might have some information for you, but I'm just a poor man that needs to get through life as best he can, so... And he just holds his hand out.
I grab his hand with my hand and say, I don't need
it's okay.
weapons.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Hold it. No. I'll put one of the mushrooms in his hand.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, no.
It's gone.
No, drop it.
It's all gone.
He spits it out. It's like mushed up mushroom now, just hits the floor.
Not yet. We need you to answer the questions before you go on your little merry way.
You can see him kind of like bending down to go pick it up.
Stop it.
Sorry.
Put my foot on it.
Oh no, now you just... Oh, that was my key.
It's a...
Surely wouldn't mind eating it off the floor.
No, not at all.
Eric.
Yeah, but there's more than one pay.
Right.
So, answer the questions, and you might get paid for it.
Mate! Oh, God. This is how he got in this... This is how he got in this problem in the first place, was I trusted people on their word. Holy shit.
Who?
Alright. Okay.
Well, no, six is a little bit eager, so I'm trying to calm her down.
Eric,
Yes.
I understand not trusting. But trust me that I do not need a weapon to get answers from you. But he will feed
No, we have
you
mushrooms.
if you answer the questions.
Alright, so what did I see?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Well... I saw a man obviously I didn't get a very good view because it was dark and I'm only human and I don't have all that crazy monstrous dark vision stuff that you guys have got, but saw a man walking around the inn last night talking, but nobody else was with him. He certainly wasn't talking to himself, because there was questions being back and forth. You get what I mean? It's some kind of crazy magic, I can imagine.
I describe threat to him.
I've seen him.
Was it him?
I don't know, this is what I said, I just heard the voices and I saw like a manly figure
So
walking.
if you heard him speak again, you'd know who it was?
Oh, maybe.
Maybe you should take him into the inn.
No.
You get to be our guest.
I don't want to be your guest. They will only laugh at me.
You
They
seem
won't.
You're
very...
helping us.
They
You're
will.
helping us with our investigation because you're being very helpful.
I'm not being funny, guys. I really don't want to go in the inn.
It's a bit
Please.
suspicious the way you don't want to go into the inn.
Look at me.
I
To
can
be fair,
understand.
I can kind of understand where he's coming from.
Please. Anything but that.
How about if we bring him here?
How about if someone does an impression of him?
I like that idea. Love it.
Try and do his voice. I've
Who?
hardly spoken to him. Anyone, I've hardly spoken to him, so I wouldn't be able to.
Six doesn't do impressions.
Oh, Zababi, open the box again.
I don't have the box.
Lightning bolt.
Do I have that box?
I think
Well,
you took it, didn't you?
Put it in your pocket.
I
didn't
thought
you?
you took it, yeah.
Oh, did I?
You took it to lightning bolt. in the
Oh,
back.
did I?
Oh, did I? Oh, I remember
We
now.
discussed this. I said I was going to put the gem back on the table next to his bed, so we weren't going to steal that from him, but you were going to see if you could make the box work again.
Ah, yeah. Okay.
This is,
I'll get the
this
box
is what
out
we
then.
spoke about.
You want me to give this box to him?
No, don't
Or
give it to him.
Open it in his face.
No, next
open it
to
out
him.
the door. Like, just next to his ear or something. So he can hear it clearly.
Right, okay.
Just in case it does it again.
Right, I'm gonna open the box and face him slightly away.
Okay. Are you doing what Boric said and it's by his ear?
Yeah.
Not right next to his ear.
Not
probably.
like not so it's gonna
You said yeah.
not so it's gonna damage him. Like I don't want to damage the
Well,
poor little thing.
as you open the box away, away from you, you just hear this lightning bolt, and he's got to make a dexterity saving throw.
We didn't aim it at him.
You said
Didn't
it was
aim
right
at him.
by his face.
Not on his face.
Head.
I don't want to kill him.
Make me heal
He
him.
fails his dexterity saving throw.
He's gonna be dead.
I rolled 15 points of damage. He is fried. He absolutely his face just absolutely singes with the lightning, and he almost looks like Two-Face now. Just like half of it is absolutely burnt, and he just slumps to the floor, dead.
Alright, you turned me into a murderer.
Well, that was an interesting way to get an answer. I was going to tell him that we could take him in and I'd look after him, but now he's dead.
Next time.
Can I just shake him and see if he's actually dead?
Yeah, he's floppy. He's just.
So we're all in agreement right now that no one's seen. We didn't do this. No one's seen anything happen.
Who's Eric?
Who's Eric?
Yeah, who's Eric?
That smoking pile there is Eric.
I think just
I
for
don't
good
know anyone
measure,
called Eric.
I think Six. If you could just sort of pulverize his body into some kind of
Make him
mush,
into a soup.
and we can put it into the animal feed.
It's
You could use a hammer now.
it's
Use
not
the
as much
hammer.
fun if they're dead.
Make him into a
already.
hamburger. Tenderize
Oh.
him.
And as the loud noise of the lightning bolt goes off, the horses spook to high hell.
See you, horses.
They are thrashing around in their stables currently at the moment. I can't hear you there.
Oh,
It's-
anybody good with animals? Anyone?
Can hunt them.
Yeah, I'll try and calm them down.
okay.
Ruka wants to eat them.
Make an animal handling check.
Just stop, horses. Sleep. 19.
19. You quite
Stop.
easily managed to calm them all back down without too much chaos.
Who's hungry?
You're gonna eat poor
I'm
Eric.
hungry. It smells so good. I've eaten worse. Believe me.
So yeah, you now stand in the stables with a dead Eric.
Can we bury Eric?
Yeah. Can we squish him, then we can call him Flat Eric.
Oh god.
What
But
have
you
done?
know you want to use that hammer. Now's your
I
chance.
don't want to. I want to use the hammer to get information. He's already dead. You've stopped
Oh.
the information from being able to be got. So, what do we do now?
Here's a baby.
We
Real
could
smooth.
get Kret to try and do some magic on him. Did he say he was like into bringing people back to life or something?
He wants to, but
He
he
said he wants
can't.
to.
He's too weak.
We should probably get out of it before we get arrested.
Should we bury him?
Just get out of it. Let's grab these horses and go.
Leave the box next to him
Ah.
so that it looks like he snuck in, stole it, and then blew himself
Actually,
up.
that's actually a good
Yeah.
idea.
It's the only
Better
thing I
plan
can
than
think
setting
of to
him on
stop us
fire.
getting arrested.
And I don't know about you, but I'm pretty sure I heard him confess before he died.
No, because we haven't come up.
Pretty
with
sure that's what he said.
Anyway,
So I
don't get
I
blamed
killed
for
that.
that.
I love how this is completely shifted on its ass. Now you guys are going, oh god, we're murderers.
We're in a murder investigation, and they've murdered someone.
How can we
That's how
say
you do it.
murder when we found 4?
The murderers become the murderies. I
Is
don't
that our
know.
group name now? The Murderers?
Murderies.
So do
The
we need
murder
to?
of murderers.
Christ,
Do
I'm
we
going
need
to
to-
tip my old desk over onto the floor
Do
there.
I put the box next to him?
Yeah, I'm gonna put
Yes.
the
In
box
his
next to him. Yeah,
his
in his hand. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And then we don't tell anyone about this. We didn't speak to Eric.
But doesn't
Okay.
what's his name? Bennaby know that we came here?
Yeah.
Barnaby knows that we were.
We
planning
found
on
him
coming
dead.
here. We heard a noise. The horses were spooked, and we came out and found him with a melted face.
Yeah.
Oh,
We were too late to save him, sadly. It's a real shame.
we tried.
We should probably take the box, though. It's really handy, that box.
No,
Don't give it to Sapapi.
anything that doesn't make us murderers. It
I
turns
can tie
murder
it. I can,
into
like,
a terrible accident. But yes, it would be really good to keep hold of it. God damn it.
could I not, like, launch it from my crossbow?
Yeah. Lightning ball.
Lightning
Yeah,
bolt!
To be fair, I know how good you are with improvised weapons, so it's a good shout.
I could certainly try, right?
I feel that we should, seeing as we're not getting anything else here, leave.
I don't think we're going to get any more answers from him.
Can I?
Oh,
Yeah, no, he's definitely. He's very dead, isn't he? It's very obvious he's dead.
very obvious. Is that.
Half his face is missing.
Did
Yeah.
we check upstairs in case he had any incriminating evidence on someone? When he
You
was
make
hiding?
you make your way upstairs, and you, with your dark vision, you quite easily find just some rolled up rags, a very, very, very used sleeping bag that probably doesn't keep you warm anymore. You find some old rotten fish by the side that he's obviously been chomping on. Nothing else really about Hopper to his name.
Just take that copper because he won't need it anyway.
Oh my god.
Spirit.
Add one
Good to know.
copper, add one copper to your pile of coin. Wow.
I will. While we're down there, I'm going to pop a couple
He's not
of the
gonna spend
mushrooms into his pocket,
Okay.
so it also looked like he was tripping balls as he blew his face off with a lightning bolt. The only other thing I want to do is outside, underneath the window of Artemis's room. I want to have a quick look there to see if there's anything dropped there.
Okay. So you go outside. Roll an it's very, very dark now. So roll an investigation with disadvantage.
Three.
Great.
Really well until I rolled a 3.
There's a bush. That's it.
I go back. I can't see it in the dark.
Are you doing this as you make your way back to the tap room, or?
Yeah, I kind of
Yeah.
peel off and have a quick look under the window.
You all make your way back to the tap room. You see that a couple of people have now left the bar. Albert has gone upstairs. Avenberg sits there on his own. Morton has gone to bed. And there is just Ivor and Avenberg with Leo obviously waiting to lock up.
And Karina's.
Karina's already gone. She was the first one to go. Yeah.
Yeah.
We
Sorry.
made her cry.
You did make her cry. You terrible person.
I'll do it again.
We've done worse now, so.
Well, I didn't this time. We all thought I'd be the first one to kill someone.
6.
Um,
That didn't happen.
So, where did you say that Cret was? Was he still around, or is
No,
he gone?
Cret had gone to bed.
But Leo's still around, yeah?
Leo is, yes.
Leo,
Yes.
What was Kret up to last night?
He ate, he had a few drinks, and headed to bed.
Did you see anybody else in a black cloak apart from him?
Apart from Enemy. No.
And have you seen either of those two talk to themselves?
No. It is getting quite late, though. I'm
Leo,
going to
I
be...
just wanted
Yes.
to have a quick talk with you if I could.
Yes.
Just kind of... Is Ella still in the kitchen?
The food's gone. You can no longer smell the bread, and I suppose it still lingers a little bit. But no, all the torches in the kitchen are out, and there's no lights coming from underneath the door.
I just gestured. I'll just kind of indicate to the kitchen. So I want to have a talk in private with you if I can.
Yes.
If any of you three want to come with us, that's fine.
Right, so you make your way into the kitchen with whoever's there, and how can I help you?
We found the basement.
Yes.
I'm not. I don't know who else has come with us, but we're not going to say anything. Obviously, that's something that you. What we understand of what we found is that it causes hallucinations.
Yes.
Did you sell any mushrooms to anyone yesterday?
I sold mushrooms to Albert. Me and him
Albert.
have a contract verbally. And I supply him with these mushrooms, and what he does after that is none of my business.
Does he use them himself? Do you know?
I don't know.
Does he strike you as the type of person who would?
Everyone eats mushrooms.
Does he strike you as the type of person who would use them regularly enough to begin having conversations with himself?
Oh, I see what you're saying. No.
Okay. Do you know of anyone who was here yesterday that would likely to have been the type of person that would take mushrooms enough to have a conversation with themselves?
See him deeply start to contemplate things. He's thinking, and he just goes, I can't get rid of my old ways, can I?
Just lurking in the background and go, not if you keep selling stuff, no.
And just to clarify,
No.
Albert the trader, not Alva the soldier.
Albert.
Albert the
And it's
trader.
Avenberg and Artimus.
Words.
Avenberg is the soldier, Artimus is the guy who's dead, Albert is the...
The trader. The trader.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's the bear man.
Is he Albert?
Mhm.
Okay. We won't be saying anything about your business. Your business is your business.
Yeah. To stop it.
You
Probably.
change your name. If you don't stop doing the business, then what's the point? You change your name again, find
I
somewhere
don't.
else to start afresh and carry on the same business.
Oh.
Well, if you want to change, you will. If you don't, you won't.
You're right.
Nobody's been talking to themselves. I think we need a bit of a room where we can just go in together.
Yes,
Could
there's a room upstairs that you can stay in.
Converse in here. I don't want to kick you out of your own kitchen, but
No, be my guest. And he leaves. You hear him go, right guys, wrap it up. Time to go to bed. You hear like a couple of seconds later, you hear a screeching of chairs, and you can talk freely.
I was so dejected. I feel quite bad for him.
Don't.
I still have no idea.
Are we all together?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go around the group and say who we think's done it. Grouper.
You hear me, all right?
Yeah, you can now.
Now.
Eric.
How?
Because I said so. That works out great for me. Because I don't know who else it could be.
Okay. Zababi.
She says Eric as well.
She can speak for herself, Grouper.
Sometimes it's best that you don't, Zababi.
I don't know, I'm starting to think maybe Albert now.
Okay. Every time we talk to somebody, we start to think somebody different. This is great. So, Boric.
I'm doing my job.
I genuinely have no clue. I'm very suspicious of Alver, soldier.
Avenberg.
Avenberg. He wants, he, from what you said about the conversations with him, he wants the job. He was the only one that was there when they found this super secret place, which I think he might have some pages from that, not a book that I found. My bag was twitching, and that's pretty much the only thing that I have in that bag. So I think there's something going on there, but I don't know. I've kept meaning to ask people about stuff. I wanted to ask the old guy about what he knew of the area, but I got distracted and forgot.
Could we maybe sneak into his room while he's sleeping to try and get the book? See what's in the bag.
Why don't we just go in and demand it? He's not going to be wearing any armour. He'll be unsuspecting, and I can just pin him where he is.
But
with
just
my
because
hammer.
I suspect him, just because I'm interested in that, doesn't necessarily mean that he is the murderer. But it kind of begins to line up a bit with the fact that he has a reason to he wants to get promoted potentially. So that could be a reason for it. I genuinely, that's the only thing I can think of.
Or maybe he's paying off Alver, and they had some sort of agreement to get rid of Artimus.
So you think it's both of them?
Could be.
Well, they were talking last night.
Actually, hadn't thought of that. Or it could just be that Albert is a trader. And could be selling them.
If he's buying the mushrooms, he's selling
He
them
could be
off.
selling the pages.
Pages. Well, I feel that we'd be looking for somebody who... Well, actually, Boric, you were asking questions about the mushrooms making people talk to themselves?
Yeah.
But from what Eric said, it was a one-sided conversation.
Yeah, he was talking to something and then getting responses and then responding to those.
Yeah. So would that be something the mushrooms would do?
Potentially. I'd have to try them first.
You did hear that the mushrooms are hallucinogenic
Yeah.
from one of the people that you spoke to.
I do stick to my statement that I would have to try them first, though.
You have some. I will keep an eye on you if you'd like.
So who wants Artemis dead more than anyone else of all this group?
The soldier.
And this motive is promotion.
Promotion, selling the pages.
Well, promotion and
found-
just the fact that he found the pages. So the whole of that with the
Just-
boss man.
Just to clarify, sorry, OC. He mentioned that he found a book or pages in the tower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I've not jumped stupid trails or anything.
We have no other motives for anyone else of all the people we can think of.
Unless he'd found out about Karina's past and potentially might rat her out because of the fact that she shouldn't have the job she does if she has that past.
And how do we know it? It could be that he was talking to some. He was actually talking to something as well. He was taking orders from someone.
Well, there's that. Somebody in a dark cloak, manly.
Looked all magic-y like.
Somebody with magic. I don't know if the Avenberg has got that kind of power. He seems to be more of a fighter with a weapon. We've got two magic people who wear
What
dark
if-
cloaks.
Leo accidentally overloaded his mushroom suit, which that guy had, and the death was accidental.
Then surely he would have already said that.
The
He doesn't.
mushrooms.
Well, he's not going to. He's not aware that he's killed. Well, I don't know actually.
He knows the power of his
Boxes in
mushroom.
the-
So I say Leo is the manslaughter charges. He didn't mean to kill him. It's Leo.
As we're in the kitchen, I want to have another look in that basement.
Right.
Are there any, apart from the one that I've already opened and taken some out of, are there any boxes which are already opened and
No.
stuff missing?
No.
Okay. How big are these boxes?
They're a good crate size.
Okay.
Probably take 2 people to carry it in.
Okay. While I'm down there, I just want to shove a few more handfuls of stuff into my bag.
Not a problem. you probably get about 6, 7 portions of these mushrooms. Yeah. Say 7 portions. So Leo walks back in. He says, "Hey guys, it's really late. I really need to go to bed. Not probably that I'll sleep, but maybe we can continue this in the morning."
Before we do, did you put these mushrooms in any meals yesterday?
Yes, there's some on the shelf over there.
How much
they
did
taste
you
really a normal amount, I guess.
show me?
You see him. You see him light the candles, the torch, not the torches, the braziers that are around, or the lanterns. There you go, the lanterns that are around. So he can see again, and he just kind of goes. He gets a bowl from underneath the counter and kind of pours probably a sizable portion. He goes, "Probably about this much. I've never done any more than this because I know what they can do, but all I can tell you."
Thank you. Are we all able to stay in one room together?
Yes, certainly. You might have to bunk on the floor, 1 or 2 of you, but
I just need a corner.
thank you. And you kind of all walk out and head upstairs. You see him turn off the lights, and as you're just He's turned off the lights behind you. And not the lights, but the lanterns. And you can see that he's got his head low and he's definitely in some form of thought. He just says, "Good night." He goes into his room and you hear it lock behind you. You guys gonna do anything before you take a little rest? Or a long rest?
I think we should put hands together, like, all of us, and then go, like, "Nobody die!" Because I think someone's going to die.
Nobody die.
Nobody die. One of y'all's going to die tonight.
So,
It's not me.
you all set down for your rest for the evening. It takes a little while mulling over the information in your head to finally get off to sleep, but eventually you do. You all have a peaceful night's sleep in the room. The beds are comfy, but they're not exquisite. They're just solid, good old beds. There's a fireplace in there. And you wake up in the morning, refreshed, ready to go. Considering it's so late, you probably wake up a little bit later than everybody else. As you make your way down to the tap room, Leo has gathered everybody around. He says, "Ah, you are all here. I did a lot of thinking last night as to what has happened for the last couple of nights or days. And I believe I am the one that poisoned the lieutenant. My fault, but I never meant to take his life." There's a little tear comes down his face. I want to apologize to everyone for what has transpired here, and I just hope my confession, and he looks at Kyrina, and he says, "I just hope my confession makes it a little bit easier." And you see Kyrina starts to walk over. You're more than welcome to interrupt at any point, by the way.
Why do you think you poisoned him?
Well, there's no other explanation. All the evidence leads to me and what you guys have spoke about and asked me questions about, made me realize that maybe my past will never escape me while I stand here. So
Before you turn yourself in, I'm going to turn to Kret.
Okay.
You seemed quite interested in a dead body.
Yeah.
Really creepy.
Hey, that's necromancy, man.
Interested enough to see a dead body?
Yeah, I'll see a dead body.
Interested enough to make a dead body?
Like I told you the first time, my whole thing is bringing the dead back, not making them dead in the first place.
But if you make them dead in the first place, you can bring them back.
That just ain't my style.
And who were you talking to the other night?
Spoke to many people the other night.
Outside.
I didn't go outside.
Why were there 2 cups in your room? Who did you have as a guest?
No one. I like to drink a lot.
No, 2 cups.
There were 2 cups on the side. I just used them. It's called hospitality.
Feel he's lying to me. Anyone else feel he's lying?
While you're doing this, Karina has gone behind Leo and she has shackled him and she says, "Thank you for your confession."
I'm not
Sad.
entirely sure it was him.
I'll smugly say, "See you later, loser." I knew I was right. I'll tell you, I knew I was right. I
So,
knew it. 100%.
as you all stand in the tap room, after a somewhat successful investigation,
100% successful. Thank you.
I don't think you get the money if you don't point the finger, though, Grouper.
This money?
Irina holds Leo's arms tight behind his back. Shackled by the wrists, you can tell by the look on Karina's face she is taking no chances. "Walk," she barked at Leo, heading over to you. "Thank you for your help. Thank you for your investigation. I think you deserve this." She passes you the, I can't remember how much we said, was it 100 gold pieces?
Alien gold.
It was 100 gold, and
Yeah.
who hands you? Who's the you?
She holds it out. Who goes for it?
I will.
What?
Warwick, Grouper,
I'm
anyone
not
else?
fighting for it.
I haven't
I'll
rolled the
just keep
dice
an
all
eye on
night.
Both of you roll an initiative check for
I
me,
have
please.
not rolled the dice all night, so I'd like to roll the dice.
I want to keep an eye on
Initiative
Grouper with
check.
money.
I
Yeah.
rolled the dice.
Sorry.
Initiative.
There's
Did
gonna
you
be
say initiative, yeah?
Yeah.
there's going to be a lot of battles
Okay.
coming forward, so this was more of a murder mystery kind of thing. But
Not very good at
Total
them,
90.
apparently.
what have we got?
No, wait, what do you mean? We did it.
Total
What's
19.
the problem?
19?
21!
21.
21!
Grouper gets it.
And I'll look at him and go, too slow.
I want to watch where Krupa puts the money.
The threat is above you. Catch.
Stealthily, or?
That's right, brilliant.
Blatantly.
Yeah, very blatantly. Hopefully a
Babby
cat-like reactions
catches-
catches.
Yeah, it's a Babby catches the gold.
Instead of
I like
grabbing the money,
reflexes.
I kind of just very gently grab onto Karina's wrist. Not enough to kind of cause any
Well,
damage, not to hurt her or anything,
I was gonna actually add this in when it all calmed down a bit. As you go to grab the money, you don't actually grab the money. You grab her hand,
Okay.
and she blushes ever so slightly. She
I
just
just say
kind
to-
of takes it away.
I just want to say to Karina, I just want to say, if this isn't, if this wasn't him, and I'm not convinced that it was, if
Mhm.
this wasn't him, there's a murderer walking out of here.
You give a better person.
Not without more time.
Well,
I have my
it will
suspicions.
It will take us a couple of days. We are waiting for the horses to be packed up. We will leave in the next couple of hours. It's going to take us a couple of days to get to Barenholt. You have that time. Thank you for your help. You ever
Who's got
pass
those horses?
stable boy? If you are ever passing through the city of Barenholt, come say hello. It would be good to share a drink and show you around the city of the north. Giving you a small approving nod with her head. She gives Leo a slight nudge with the shoulder and goes to sit down in the corner waiting. Bringing the murderer maybe to justice, or at least finishing this, you feel a sense of relief, a sense of pride-ish. I was kind of hoping that you would, but kind of feels it. Kind of feels.
That's what smugness.
Krupa feels smug as hell.
Smug as hell.
I think Six is just glad it's over.
And I hope that at least some of the people of Avenberg may see you as being of good and not of just a vicious monster. You all take a table next to the window. Albert brings over, Albert brings over 4 flagons of mead. Well, I must say, you all did a fantastic job. Here, these are on me. And he places the flagons on the table. Right, now that the storm has passed, I must get back to work. If you wish to purchase anything from my shop, the little Shatsy, you will all get a... yeah. You will all get a 50, no, 20. He pauses for a moment. 25% off. Thank you again. And he exits the inn. You all pay. You all pay. You all pay. You know what Shatsy means, right, in German?
No, but it's a funny word.
Google it. Google it.
If I write that in Google, I'm not sure what's going to come up.
No, it's fine. I actually Googled it because I was trying to find a funny name for a thing. It's spelled. Hang on. Where are we? SHATSEE. And you all peer through the window. EE. You all peer through the window. And it's true, the storm has passed. You can see the market square now that is encompassed by a few stone buildings, the grass, trees, and even the large statue that was unseeable when you made your way into the ruined inn now lays covered in snow. Next to the statue, you see Avenberg sat on a bench, scribbling on a piece of paper, or a piece of parchment. In the corner of your eye, you catch Kret walking over. His black wizard robes float smoothly across the wooden inn's floor. As he sits next to you, he looks at you all. Hey. Sorry about all the shit that went down. I just protect myself, you know? Look. If you ever have any gems and shit you want to sell, I'm always looking to buy. And I'll give you a fair price. I understand that you were doing a job, but I don't think you're that bad. Apart from rifling through my stuff. Anyway, the offer's there. And he just taps on the table and goes, I'm out of here. And he gets up and leaves. One by one, the other people in the bar make their way over and thank you for your help. You notice Morton just sits there looking at you all stone-faced, eyes squinting. As you catch eyes with him, he stands up, reaches into his coat pocket and starts walking towards you. As he approaches, he pulls out a cigarette and quietly says, "You still ain't welcome here," as he walks past and slams the door shut on the way out. Just before he slams the door, Avenberg has made his way in.
Could I just hop in very, very quickly?
Yeah.
Just to, before Avenberg comes back in, I want to go across to Karina.
Yeah.
And kind of see if she's willing to step away from Leo for a moment. He's locked in place. He's not going anywhere.
She said, "I ain't leaving him from my side."
How about if we have Six watch over him for 1 minute and not leaving his sight? I just want to talk to you.
Okay.
Where he's not going to immediately hear.
Okay.
Okay.
So Six walks over. I'm assuming you're okay with that, Six?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll probably just sit and stand over him to make sure he doesn't go anywhere else.
Okay.
Just literally a couple of steps away, just quiet voice, just say, I don't know what was said between of the mission that Artimus and Avenberg went on. He made us aware that he'd found a tower, a wizard's tower, and he had found some pages from potentially a powerful book there, which was for the commander's eyes only.
Right.
I, without wanting to point a finger, would say that would be something worth keeping an eye on.
Definitely.
It gives him a motive to move for a promotion potentially. Do with that as you wish. I'm not gonna say he did anything untoward or anything. I know you work with him.
No.
Your guards, you'll watch over your own.
It's fine. She puts her hand on your chest and goes, "Thank you." 6, you are relieved.
And
So-
soon you'll get to smash something as well, 6.
So,
Could I have sorry to interrupt, but during the evening, because I obviously don't need to be resting as long as everyone else, I've spent that full hour with my weapon.
yes, you can
Thank
now
you.
add the frostbite magical weapon into your inventory, and you will see what it does there. You go and sit back down, Boric, with the rest of your companions, and lastly, Avenberg walks in through the door from the outside. He turns to the table, folds his arms. "Oh, well done for capturing the murderer. I'm glad I could help. I'm sure I will go down in history as I raise through the ranks." He pulls out a small piece of parchment and lays it on the table. As you open it, it reads, "Gideon is home." A large, toothy smile comes across Avenberg's face, and his eyes flash green, and he is gone. Suddenly, you hear a booming voice from outside. "Ah, this place hasn't changed much." You all look through the window at the marketplace and see an average-sized, half-elven man. But he extrudes a confidence 10 times that of what you see in front of you. The statue that once stood tall is now split in two by a wild blue energy, ever shifting like an electrical current, and what looks like a small army of Goliaths, some blue, some grey, all of them looking strong, hungry, and battle-ready. The half-elven man with his black... Hang on, I do actually have a picture of him here. There you go. The half-elven man with his black and white hair billowing in the wind and his deep red doublets with grey and gold trim shows a man of wealth. His red and gold staff with orb atop shifts with the same wild energy that you see coming from the statue. As the staff dims, so does the energy between the two parts of the monument. You see one of the townsfolk outside, an elderly man with a cane, say something to him. "I'm glad you asked," says the stranger. "I, Gideon, prophet to the Ancient One and master of the arcane. 40 years ago, me and my family came here to this town in the need of shelter from a hellacious blizzard." He slightly turns and puts his hand on the statue. "And this xenophobic tyrant not only turned away my pregnant mother, calling us abominations, he made me watch my father die by the hands of this killer that you praised, not for wealth, not or for his race, but because he loved an elf. Myself and my mother would have been murdered if it wasn't for the help of a dragon. Now, I ask you, who is the abomination? The dragon that saved my mother and her children? No. A family that loved one another? No. Or a tyrant that couldn't see past his own fucking self-righteous beliefs that he would murder a man of his own kin? I am here to act upon two injustices today. The murder of my father and the taking of something that doesn't belong to them. Your new friends hold in possession something that belongs to me. So, people of Avenberg, I give you this opportunity to deliver these thieves to me or suffer the wrath of the Icebreaker clan. For each day I am without my property, the children of Avenberg will watch their fathers die. Maybe then, with the pain, my father's death will be paid. He turns to the large Goliath. His immense size casts a large shadow in the morning sun. His skin pulsating an icy blue. His eyes glow with scalding frost, and he holds two war hammers on either shoulder, like one on either shoulder. Gornak, do what you will with this town. When they surrender, the thieves bring them to me, but no one dies. A big grin comes across his face, unless it's necessary. He holds his hand in the air, then suddenly wood and stone fly across the marketplace. The citizens of the town start to run like skittering rats, finding anywhere to hide. And there stands a huge green dragon. It lets out a ginormous roar. Its emerald crest rippling from the top of its head all the way down its slender body to the long tail that curls around its side. Its black talons dig deep into the snow. It folds its incredible wings to its scaled side, and the large cloud of green gas slightly masks its huge teeth and enormous maw. The green dragon stares directly at the inn, and the same smile that you just saw moments ago from Avenberg creeps across its face. With a flash of blue smoke, you see Gideon on top of the dragon's back. The dragon whips out its wings, sending a cart flying across the square. With two beats of its enormous wings, the dragon is in the air. Don't keep me waiting, says Gideon. A few more beats of the dragon's wings, and they are off into the morning sky. And we will end tonight's session there, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. Hope to see you next week to pick up on this.
It's a dragon!
Little turn of events, shall we say. Yeah.
The tidy man was a dragon!
Thank you very much for watching. Take it easy. Peace.